Jared Chatterley, it's been a while since we've seen you up in this part of the country, and there's been a lot of changes. The last mom was in 2019, and there's been a lot of changes not only with you, but with the adventure race itself. Fill us in on the changes.
So probably the biggest change is that I'm no longer with the City of Raton as the Park and Rec Director there. I'm now with the City of Trinidad as the Director of the Office of Outdoor Recreation. That office was created last February. I had the opportunity to be hired in that, and so that's where I am now in Colorado. I still live in Raton, very much a fan of Raton, but just employed with the City of Trinidad now. So the big change in the race is now it really does encompass both states. It still starts here at Sugar Canyon, but now it finishes in Colorado at the Prater Gun Range, TSC's Prater Gun Range. So it's really now it is a regional event, crossing borders, bringing people together, really promoting northern or southern Colorado and northeastern New Mexico as a recreation destination.
Okay, you said the Prater Gun Range over at east of Trinidad. How do we get here from there? I mean, most people would think it's down to Raton, up and over the Raton Pass into Trinidad and out. But you've got a new way to get across.
That's very true. So now the bike you start at the boat ramp and you take County Road 85.5, which is the Los Animas County Road, and go up and over San Francisco Pass and drop in, and then you make your way to the Prater Gun Range, or Prater, excuse me. And it is a little bit of adventure. That county road is not as well maintained as some other county roads, but I think as we have more events like this and as the recreation area develops, that road will be better. But yeah, we're not going all the way around. We're going up and over.
And that's quite a change for the way things. That's what brings in Colorado into the event. Well, actually, part of the kayak goes through Colorado as well. So why? What was it that kind of ended the mom and made it the Purgatory 4?
Well, pretty much COVID was what put an end to the mom. We had planned to do it in 2020, but that kind of got kiboshed. And then during that time, I came over to Trinidad and started working here, and there was no interest in continuing the mom in Raton, and so I brought it over to Trinidad, rebranded as the Purgatory 4, named after the river that flows through Trinidad, the Purgatory River, and the 4 components of the event, the run, the paddle, the bike, and the chute. So it's the Purgatory 4. Almost the mom, just a little bit different.
Okay, let's give us a quick rundown then of the 4 different portions of it. What are the distances as far as, I'm sure the kayak and the trail run are both the same, but go ahead and give us the distances of what everybody's going to have to do.
Okay, so start with the run. The run is a 6-mile or a 10K. It goes around Little Horse Mesa. You then hop on your watercraft. You paddle the perimeter of Lake Maloya. Depending on how high the water is, depends on how big the perimeter is, but it's usually about a 3-mile paddle. And then folks hop on their bike. When it was a road race, the distance was about 25 miles. Because we're a little more aggressive, it's going to be all dirt. It's been shortened to about a 15-mile gravel mountain bike, and then they end at the Prater, and they'll do it. Roughly, it's a 31 target tactical shotgun shoot.
Pretty much kind of the same, but this time different range and stuff with it. One of the things too that we might want to look at is New Mexico State Parks involved in this, and is the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Division part of this?
Absolutely. New Mexico State Parks has been a fabulous partner since the inception of the race. We've worked very well together, and I have to give tremendous thanks to them, because without their involvement, this race would not happen. So very much involved. And as things have changed, superintendents have changed, it's been a very smooth transition and where it go. Colorado Parks and Wildlife is not as involved as much, just because we really don't use any of their property, but we do go through Lake Dorothy on our way through, and that is currently operated and managed by Colorado Parks and Wildlife. And the Prater is great to incorporate TSC and bring that partnership together and really make this a regional event. Really, just make that state line kind of invisible and all work together in making this area a great recreation destination.
Okay, that brings up the next question. We've got the new Fisher Peak State Park. We're trying to get property bought in order to kind of tie all of that as well as Lake or Sugar Eat Canyon into it. Um, Hiking trails. What are the proposed plans?
There's a lot of different things that are being talked about in conjunction with Fisher's Peak, Sugar Eat Canyon State Park, the James and John, the Lake Dorothy, all the different public land. I know Fisher's Peak just completed their master plan. They have some fabulous designs. They do intend to have a trail all the way to the peak. And so the goal is to have some connectivity, to really be able to connect whatever Colorado has going on with their parks, with whatever New Mexico has going on with our parks, and really make this a place that everybody can recreate and have a great time.
So we're working on both Raton and Trinidad are working on making this a truly regional outdoor adventure.
Absolutely. I think and that's where we'll truly be successful is in the collaboration of the two states, the two agencies working together to jump through some hurdles, because there are some hurdles. I mean, the way Colorado manages things and the way New Mexico does is a little bit different, but as we work together, we have the opportunity of being truly a recreation destination and to have all sorts of awesome potential to do great things here.
Okay, thank you, Jared.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.